To another fresh edition of Poly Playbook.
We're serving up all the hot action, cool plays,
and everything in between for Cal Poly Athletics.
I'm Connor McCarthy.
I'm Nate Edelman.
I'm Brian Strong.
Poly Playbook starts now.
Who do you think will win the Super Bowl this year?
I think the Patriots are going to win.
Hi, I'm Joe Schatz, and I'm here at Spanos Stadium.
I'm Megan Healy here at Staples Center.
Myself will be taking on Sierra Highland, best pitcher in Big West softball history. Let's see how this goes.
Tune in every week to Poly Playbook, right here on Mustang News.
Hello and welcome to another fresh edition of Poly Playbook. We're serving up all the hot action, cool plays, and everything in between for Cal Poly Athletics. I'm Kayla Berenson. Poly Playbook starts now. The women's volleyball team remains undefeated after taking down the UCSB Gauchos in 4 sets. In 4 close, well-fought matches, the Mustangs defeated the Gauchos 3-1 with match scores of 27-25, 27-29, 25-21, and 25-23. Tori Van Winden led the charge with 20 kills, followed by Adley Van Winden with 13 and Rayanne Greason and Savannah Neiman with 12 each. Setter Taylor Nelson recorded 51 assists and led the team with a career-high 24 digs. The Mustangs now have a program record 17 straight wins and have moved up in the national rankings to 22nd.
I've been around long enough to know that sometimes when everything on paper looks really good and then you get out in the match and it's a dogfight. And I think every team's going to come either in here or play us and want to go after playing a top 25 team, and they're going to bring it.
The Mustangs return to action at home this weekend when they will face UC Davis on Friday night at 7 p.m. and UC Irvine Saturday afternoon at 2 p.m. The football team won their first game of the season on Saturday against Portland State. They won the homecoming game with a score of 35-28, improving the team 1-8 overall and 1-5 in the Big Sky Conference games. Senior fullback Jared Muhammad rushed for 194 yards and 2 touchdowns. Sophomore Mark Reza intercepted a pass in the final minute. Cal Poly football will host Sacramento State in Spanos Stadium this Saturday at 6:05 p.m. Cal Poly's football team has been running away with the FCS rushing title for the past 4 years. Mustang News reporter Daniel Sanchez caught up with the leaders of the offensive line.
Cal Poly has developed a reputation in the FCS for running the football at the highest level possible, and there's no one more deserving of the credit than the very unique offensive line.
With the type of offense that we run, typically our offensive linemen are more on the smaller side, maybe between like 20 and 30 pounds lighter than like your average Division I college lineman, but we make up for that usually with some quickness, pad level.
The Mustang linemen take full advantage of their size difference come game day with how quickly they're able to tire out the opposing defensive line and make them leave the field.
Yeah, I mean, it makes them tired, so we get lined up, we get the call and we go quickly. So like we're more in shape, more fit because we are also just naturally lighter, so we get a chance to get into them and move them.
The Mustangs have been hurt all around the season by injuries, and the offensive line is no exception, having to replace 2 key starters this season.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's been kind of one of those seasons as far as injuries-wise. We lost Harry Whitson, our starting left guard. For the season, we lost our starting left tackle, Colin Goebel. And obviously guys have filled in for them and done a great job, but some guys you just can't really truly replace.
For Mustang News, I'm Daniel Sanchez.
Last week, we recorded another episode of Mustang Versus. Check out reporter Brian Truong as he takes on a member of the football team in Modern Warfare 2.
Hello and welcome to Mustang Versus. I'm Brian Strong. Today I'm taking Agustino Elisayo, one of Cal Poly's football players in Modern Warfare 2. Let's see how this goes. How long has it been since you played this?
It's been around 5 years, so it might be even for you.
Oh, let's go. So since this has been 5 years, are you getting your memories of playing this game before?
Yeah, this is...
Brings you back, right?
I failed school with this back in middle school. My parents weren't happy at the moment. But yeah, this does bring back a lot of memories. For most people, it was fun, but
yeah,
for the time being young, this was more of a job.
Oh!
I stand.
I don't know.
Those were banned in tournament.
No! No!
Man, back in the day, if you had any beef with other kids in middle school,
oh yeah,
you brought it to this map.
So are you a big esports fan too? Do you watch competitive COD and stuff?
Esports, I usually, for League of Legends, I'm a big TSM fan.
So what do you think about esports? Because there's a lot of debate on whether people consider it a sport or not.
If you really think about it, both games have focus. can't lose. But both sports have both games have like an objective.
Yeah.
And I feel sport is basically a game where there's an objective and you go for the win. It's similar, but in a way it's less stress on the mind more than the body.
What do you think about like people like getting like scholarships too? Like, you know, like UC Irvine has like scholarships for league players and whatnot.
I think it's cool because they bring in revenue if you think about it. When since the game is such a big part of society today, I think what it does is it allows those who weren't, I would say like in society we don't view those who play video games as popular or those who weren't involved in now, but now that they have the whole esports thing, they are really making a kid's dream a reality. Like,
yeah, you've seen that change.
Yeah, video games can really make you like a celebrity.
Ah, come on, man.
I wasn't the sniper of our clan. I was more of a crossfire with a good aim.
Yeah. Oh! All right, good game, man.
Good game, bro.
Thanks, man.
Man, it's bring back memories.
Yeah, so
I feel like
like
a little kid again.
All right, that went about probably as well as I could have hoped. Augustino, thanks for joining us here on Mustang Versus. We'll see you next time.
Stay tuned for more Mustang Versus coming up in the future. The Cal Poly men's basketball team hosted Cal State East Bay in their exhibition opener. Starters Donovan Fields and Josh Martin led the team in scoring with 16 points each. Martin also added 10 rebounds, the most in the game. Junior guard Marcellus Garrick led the Mustangs in scoring, finishing with 18 points off the bench in his unofficial Cal Poly debut, as Cal Poly would go on to win by a final score of 72-66. Cal Poly will open the season on the road this Friday against Stanford.
Very motivating, because I'm the type of guy where like I don't even care who you are. Like, you know, I'm about to lock you up. I'm about to play ball. So, you know, I don't care where they play at or anything like that. You know, I'm ready.
The game against Stanford will be televised on the Pac-12 network with tip-off starting at 4 p.m. The Cal Poly women's basketball team is gearing up for the 2017-2018 basketball season. Last season, the team finished 11-18. Two returning team members, seniors Din Leopepe and Lynn Leopepe, have been picked for the preseason All-Big West Conference women's basketball team. Last season, Din Leopepe broke the single-season school record for free throw percentage and is the Big West sixth leading all-time free throw shooter. As for Lynn Leopepe, she earned the All-Big West second-team accolades last season and is entering this season as a number 25 in program history. Cal Poly women's basketball team will kick off the 2017-2018 season with an away game on November 10th against the University of San Francisco. Their first home game is on November 16th against Grand Canyon University. Let's look at a few games coming up for the Mustangs. Men's basketball will travel to Palo Alto to take on Stanford this Friday at 4 p.m. Women's volleyball will try to remain undefeated in conference as they host UC Davis this Friday in Mott Gym at 7 p.m. And on Saturday, football will face off against Sacramento State at Spano Stadium at 6 p.m. Well, that's all we have for Poly Playbook Sports Action this show. You can follow us on Snapchat, Twitter, and Facebook, or you can log into mustangnews.net for continuous Cal Poly sports coverage. I'm Kayla Berenson. Have a great rest of your week.